So let's break down how to graph those lines and understand the concepts I have explained. Here's a step-by-step guide. So first, how to graph common lines. Let's try this one, y equals x plus 1. First, you should find its starting point, y-intercept, 0,1. It starts at 0,1 on the y-axis, and then the slope is 1, y 1 times x, meaning for every 1 unit you move to the right, positive x direction, you move up by 1 unit, positive y direction. So how to draw it? First, you get the x or y coordinate system. You're labeling the x and y axis and do the origin as well. And second, you plot the starting point 0,1. Here's where you get started. And from here, move one step right and one step right to get the next point, like 1, 2. Or it doesn't have to be 1. You could also get it like 2, 3, or 3, 4. Or it could also go reversely, like -1, 0, and -2, -1. And then you could connect those points with a straight line and connect it, extend it in 2 directions. This might not look beautiful. Let's just do this. Or some of the points might be missed, but no worries. This just looks like a straight line. And let's try another one. Y equals 2x minus 1. So first, still you make one x or y coordinate system. This is always the same. And if you want to make it more precise, you should do the unit lengths, labeling them clearly and with 4 quadrants. So still, let's go with the starting point, -1. So it's 0 minus 1. It's the starting point of the line on the y-axis. And from here, move 1 unit right will correspond to 2 units up. So the next point would be 1, 1. And when you substitute the value 2, you will get value of 3. And you could get more points, but I think 2 of them will be enough, and 3 of them would definitely be better. So you connect them, and you will get a straight line. And when you get a straight line, you can extend it to make it go further. And this is how this line looks like. And let's try another one. So y equals minus x plus 1. So still we find the intercept 0,1. So it means it's starting from 0,1 on the y-axis. But what does the slope -1 means here? It means every increase in x of 1 unit will correspond to 1 unit decrease in y coordinate. So next point would be 0,1, and 1x is 2, y is -1, and 1x is 3, y is -4. And you connect those points together and then extend them. And that's how this line looks like. So with those methods, you will be able to draw any line of any form y equals kx plus b. And you just need to figure out its, let's say, its slope and its intercept, and do it in this way. Every line will be drawn successfully. And let's understand some special lines. X equals 1 and y equals 1. What do they look like? Well, think about dimensions. Just in 1D, it's just a number line. So x equals 1 is just a point. And in one dimension of y equals 1 is also a point as well. So this is one dimension. Think about 2D. In a plane, y equals 1 includes all the points that directly lie above and below the point from the line. So 1, 0 is on the line, and 1, 1 is also on the line. So 2, 1 is also 1, 2 is also on the line. because their x coordinate is all 1. So x equals 1 in 2D means a straight line, and y equals 1 in 2 dimensions are also a straight line because 01 is on the line, 11 is on the straight line, and 21 is on the straight line, and I extend them, it will also be a straight line. But in 3 dimensions, which we will learn in the future, 3 dimensions is our real world. It has 3 axes. X equals 1 here means a plane. This is x equals 1 because all the points on the plane have x coordinates of 1. And y equals 1 in this 3-dimension world means a plane as well, because all the points here have their y coordinates of 1. So it will be very clear that in our x-y coordinate system, x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals 3 correspond to 3 lines, and that's how we draw it. And next time when you're trying to figure out x equals 5 and y equals 6, it's just 2 lines, and let's draw them. X equals 5 is a vertical line, where its x coordinate is 5, and y equals 6 is also a horizontal line, and its y coordinate is 6, so I might need to move it up because it's bigger. And they have one intersection here. Then that's how we teach you in the first class how to find a point. 5, 6, you find a vertical line and horizontal line, and their intersection is how you pinpoint the position of a point. And let's use lines to divide the whole plane, which is inequality. So the line y equals x. This is the dividing line where every point x coordinate equals y coordinate. So it means this straight line. But what does the region y is greater than x looks like? Well, this includes every point above the line y equals x. For any point here, the y coordinate is bigger than its x coordinate. Let's say here it's 1, 2, it's bigger than 1, 1, and given another point, it's 3, 2, it's also bigger than 2, 2. So every point in this area, their y coordinate is bigger than x coordinate. So we would say y bigger than x corresponds to this region. It's above the straight line. And it makes sense for y is smaller than x. It corresponds all the area, all the region below this straight line. And that's inequality. And that's how we use lines to divide the plane. So let's try to define this region. X is bigger, is greater, and equal to 1. So we still draw the x or y coordinate system. So where is x equals 1? It's just a vertical line here, where x coordinate is 1. So greater than 1 means every point on this region, let's say 3, 4, obviously its x coordinate is greater than 1. And given other points, their x coordinate is also obviously greater than 1. So we mean if x is greater or equal to 1, it actually covers the whole area on the right side of this vertical line. And obviously, x is smaller than 1 means this region. So I hope this breakdown makes the concepts even clearer. Understanding how lines divide the plane is a powerful tool for number shape combination. Would you like to try graphing a simple inequality together? Well, maybe it could be your homework. So you can try to graph this area. Y is smaller and equal to x, and y is also smaller than 1, and x is greater than -1, and try to graph the region depicted by those inequalities. And see you next class.